everyone. So this week we are talking about gardening and plants. So I'm going to read about plants and we're just going to learn some cool stuff, okay? So what are plants? Plants are living things that grow all around us. So if you go outside and just look around, you're bound to find some kind of plant, whether it be a flower, a little flower, or a big tree. So plants can grow on mountains, they can grow in the ocean, they can grow in the hot desert, and they can also grow where the snow comes down. Isn't that cool? Some plants can be as tall as, taller than me and you, which are like trees. And some plants can be so small, you can barely even see them. So how do plants actually grow? What are the parts of a plant? Can you tell me what this part of the plant is? What is this? These are the roots. Very good. This is the very bottom part of the plant that grows underground. These roots, they suck up water and minerals and send them up the plant so they can grow. And these roots also help them stay very still. It anchors them to the ground so the plants can't go anywhere. What is this part of the plant? See, we have the roots, and then this part comes up. What is this part called? It's called a stem. The stem is what the plant grows off of. So whenever the roots start, it'll grow a stem, and it holds up the plant, and it carries all of the water and minerals to the leaves and the flower. So I just gave that away. What is this? This is a leaf. Okay, leaves make food for the plants. So they are green and they make food for the plants by using the sun. It's called photosynthesis. That's a big word. Photosynthesis. Very big word. And then what is this part? It's a beautiful flower. So the flowers grow from buds along the stems right here. And seeds are made inside the flower. So these little parts, I don't know if you could really tell, but inside there's a bunch of seeds. So this is a sunflower. So whenever a sunflower gets really big and mature, people will take these and they get the seeds inside, and that's what people eat. They eat sunflower seeds. So that was the parts of a plant. So how do plants grow? I have some really cool pictures that are going to help us show how a plant grows. So let me get them in order. Okay, so first, this is number one. First, this is called a bulb. It's kind of like a seed, but other plants have bulbs. So first you have your bulb. And what you're going to do with this is you're going to plant it in the ground. See, it's already starting to grow a little bit. And then it gets longer. It starts growing more and more. Uh-oh. Where's it at? There it is. Look, something's starting to happen right here. It's getting bigger. And now, look, we're starting to have a flower grow. That's pretty cool. And the flower's getting bigger. Trying not to get a glare. Cool. Look at that. It's getting bigger and bigger in the end. Once it's all said and done, you have a beautiful flower. So this all started with a little bulb. So the bulb turned into this beautiful flower. And then I also have another example. This one starts with a tiny seed. See that little bitty seed in the dirt? So this starts with a seed, and then it begins to sprout. So this is a little sprout. It's coming from the seed. And then the stem grows longer and longer. And earlier when I was talking about the flower, it said it comes from a bud. This part right here is a bud. See how it's kind of, it looks like a teardrop? This is the bud. It has the stem and it has leaves and then a bud starting to form. And then out from that bud comes a pink flower. And the flower starts to bloom. Look at that. And then a beautiful flower appears. So this flower started from a small seed. Look at there. See, plants grow different ways. They grow from different things, seeds or bulbs. Okay? So let's see. Now, trees are the biggest plants in the world. Some trees are taller than 30 feet. Many trees live longer than other plants. Some trees grow fruits, nuts, or flowers. So you can get food off of a tree, like apples and oranges. They grow on a tree. And you can get nuts off of a tree. And some trees have flowers like dogwood, other pretty trees. Okay? Grass grows in every environment. There are many different types of grass. Wheat, oats, and corn are types of grass plants that provide food for people and animals. So grass is a very important part on a farm. So whenever we're outside and you see the green grass, that is a plant. So in your backyard, there are many kinds of plants. There may be all sorts of plants in your own backyard or in a nearby park. So what kind of plants can you see outside? So I want you to go outside in your backyard or in your front yard and just look around and see what kind of plants that you can find. Ooh, okay, so one kind of plant is a cactus. Oh my goodness, a cactus. Ouch! Watch out for the cactus's prickly spines. Most cactuses grow in hot, dry places in North or South America, but some grow in rainforests or mountains. Some can even grow in cold places. Cactuses may be less than 1 inch high or taller than a house. Ooh, that's a very big cactus. Cactuses have parts that help them live in dry places. So they have parts in their bodies that hold water. That way they can live even in the desert where it's really, really, really hot. So I have 2 different kinds of cactuses. See, I have a little small short one that has really sharp prickly spines, and then I have a really tall cactus. So see, these are different cactuses, but they both live the same way. They hold water, that way even whenever it's hot and dry, they'll still survive and live. Let's see. So how can plants help us? Without plants, people could not survive. So we really need plants in order for us to live. I wonder why. Let's see. Plants help to make the air we breathe. They help produce oxygen. Did you know that? Our food comes from plants or from animals that eat plants. So you could eat a salad, and that's from plants. And also like animals you eat, like cows and chickens, they eat plants. So in order for them to live, they need plants for us to be able to eat them. We also make useful things from plants. So people can make clothing from plants, like cotton is a plant. Furniture, people use wood to make furniture with. So wood comes from trees. Milk and meat come from animals that use plants as food. And fruits and vegetables are off of plants. So plants are a very, very, very important part of our world. So some cool things. Did you know that the trunks of many trees have layers that look like rings? So if you see a tree trunk that's been cut down, and if you see lots of rings inside of them, that stands for each year the tree was alive. So if a tree has 10 rings on it, that tree was alive for 10 years. Isn't that really cool? So that is all I have about, this is from Plants Around the World. That's all we had to discuss about our plants today. So what I really want you to do is to get out, look for plants, see what kind you can find. See if you could find the biggest plant in your backyard and the smallest plant in your backyard. Make a list. See what colors the plants are. Just have fun. See what you can find in your own backyard. Bye.